Hello guys. So today we are going to do the first of our hands-on projects that's in our folder that you picked up from the school. The materials that you're going to need that are in the envelope are the paper plate, the yellow template, the toothpick, and the piece of clay. These two items are in the plastic bag, okay? Please return all the other items to your plastic bag because we're going to need them all later. In addition to these four items, you're going to need a ruler, a pair of scissors, a Sharpie or a pencil, and a glue stick. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and get what you're going to need and then pause the video and come back when you're ready, okay? All right, so the first step is we're going to take our paper plate and we are going to use a pencil here. Using your ruler and a pencil or the Sharpie, I want you to draw a cross or a plus sign in the center of the plate. Okay, try to center the plus sign as close as you can to the center. Okay, and make the lines as perpendicular as you can, like this, right? So when you're doing it, you want perpendicular lines like this. You don't want one line all cattywampus compared to the other, okay? So this, not this, right? So once you have that centered in the middle of your plate, we're gonna go ahead and label them north, south, east, and west. Okay, so go ahead and do that. You might know the old phrase we use, never eat soggy waffles, north, south, east, and west. Okay, north, south, east, and west, sorry. Okay, so once you have it labeled, we are going to glue on our template. The first step I want you to do though, is I want you to take your ruler and lining it up with the line that stretches from the top to the bottom right here in the center. I want you to extend that line the entire length of the template, okay, so that it looks like this. And you can see that the line should intersect with kind of the roof line of the house-shaped template and then should extend down to the bottom. This is going to help us line it up on our paper plate easier. Okay, so then take your scissors. Let's go ahead and cut it out along the dotted line. Okay. You're now going to take your glue stick and you're going to cover the back side with glue. Make sure you use enough glue and you cover the edges so that it stays firmly down. We are going to place these outside, so we want to make sure that the template doesn't blow off. Okay, you want to go ahead and align it in the center of the plate, lining up that line that ran through the middle with the north and south lines on your plate. So it should look like this. Okay, everything should be lined up in the center. Okay, we now have the face of our clock. The next step is going to be to take your clay, yours might be a different color than mine, it doesn't matter, and just take off a little chunk of it, maybe about the size of a pea, okay, and roll it between your fingers till it's a nice little ball, okay. You're then going to push that piece of clay down where it says April. April is today's month, so we're going to line up our clay right here over where April is. Mine's sticking to my fingers. Okay, so it should look like this. Our next step then is to take the toothpick and to stick it in the center of our clay. You want to stick the toothpick as vertically as you can. You don't want it tipping off to one side or the other because then that will give us an inaccurate reading. Okay, when we place this outside in the sun, depending on where the sun is in the sky, it's going to cast a shadow. This toothpick will cast a shadow on our plate. And that shadow should align with the time of the day that it is. Okay, so the next step will be for us to take our clock outside.